Check 1 2 1 2. See who gonna pop in. Hey, Petty Eddie, what's good? What's good? Man, salute to everybody popping in, man. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. And it's my new, man, really new. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. We be back in it. T Dizzle in the building. The biggest. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Yeah, we just chilling on a Friday evening, man. Yeah, what's goody? What's goody? Yeah, y'all see your boy, man, back in the building. What's good, man? What's good? And I know tonight is a big night on the NBA stage. So we're watching Cleveland. What is it? Cleveland, Detroit. I really, I'm a Knicks fan. I don't know how I feel about that series. Which one I want to face. Let's see what I got back in the Serato. On the West, I kind of want the Spurs to go ahead and get over it because I think the Spurs got a chance against OKC. But on the Cleveland-Detroit thing, see, if Cleveland wins, then New York has home court advantage. If Detroit wins, it's a 7-game series, so they'd probably be tied, a little bit more tied by the time they get to the conference finals. But either way, you say you still trying to get caught up on your sleep? Yo, T Dizzle beat you. Good luck, man. Good luck. Hey, before you know it, man, they be independent. You gonna wish they was keeping you up, man. That's how it works. He said 15-4 in 3 months. All girls, I'm cooked. Hey, I know the feeling. Oh man, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. What's good, man? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to all those folks out there, man, that had a long week. We here, weekend. I don't know where you live at, but the weather's starting to lighten up a little bit, you know. It's been really mild, very comfortable weather here in North Carolina, but I'm assuming that most places it's been pretty mild before you're gonna get hot for the summer. But no, man, it's been good, man. I'm kicking off the dust, man. We have reinvigorated or reinitiated. It's a reintroduction of the Nomination channel. To the old school hitters that's been here for a minute. You know, it's been a long time, man, of doing one channel, doing another channel, taking breaks and stuff like that. And now what I'm back to is saying, hey, let's just go back to the basics. Let's go back to the basics. Let's do I want to do the things on this channel I actually enjoy. It's not a sneaker channel only. So if you only come in here for sneaker content, you're gonna get sneaker content because obviously, like that's what I'm into. You see what's going on back here. But at the same time, I want to bring y'all into like the interest, things that's going on in life, some of the life hacks that I got going on. So you should see me kind of expand. But as far as kicking the dirt or kicking the dust off the channel, I went back to what we started with. What it's sneakers. Cause it's also natural. I know that everybody's like, oh, the sneaker game dead, the sneaker game. No, it's not. Not for collectors. Not for true collectors. It's always going to be a thing. I was looking at another YouTube channel that was like Famous Amos. What's good? Hold on for a second. And listen, I'm still getting I'm getting back to in the swing of things of shouting out the hitters and stuff like that, man. But shout out to everybody. But our generation in particular, man, like we different when it comes to this. Like we came up with sneakers. It's a cultural phenomenon. Like it's almost like we were part of a generation where it was a cult following behind sneakers before it like really exploded. So we kind of saw when it was a cultural thing and you had your regional pockets, like you was from up top, like you had your Air Force Ones, your Uptowns. If you was down bottom, you had your soldieries. If you was on the West Coast, you had your Chuck Taylors. If you was, you had your different regions, and they had your different styles. Y'all remember when like we used to do stuff like wear K Swiss? It's very niche. And then it got to a point where it just exploded. Obviously, we got the resale market, we got everything else. So when people say shout out to T Dog, he said we are in it because we love shoes, not because we make money flipping them. And that's a huge thing. And we're gonna talk about money a little bit for this unboxing because this is not a cheap one, but it's a testament to like my inner collector. And I do have a poll in the chat that I want y'all to kind of give me your feedback. We're gonna dive into it. We're gonna talk about it. I do have another shoe. And it's directly related to the unboxing that we're doing. We're gonna do both of them. We're gonna talk through it. But I want y'all to give me y'all opinion when you give it to me now. Pause. But as we show this shoe, the people that's actually that knows about this one know what we about to get into. Know what's the obvious question. But would you wear this? Would you now? I mean, I think most of us in here is of a certain age, probably not gonna ball in them. I was having this conversation over there. I said, like, the last time I really played ball for real, I almost hurt myself because I was playing with people I shouldn't been playing with. I think I went into retirement. And then, would you wear them? Would you ball in them? Would you keep them dead stock? Would you put them up in a case? But we're gonna talk about it and talk about the significance of the sneaker. Um, so getting into it. Also, too, like when we do the lives, I'm not sure if you noticed the last live we did this week. I will be streamlining the videos now, man. Shout out to 2026. King Kim is what's good. He said the light up LA Gears, LOL, and the British Knights. Man, I got some joints. Like I was talking to my barber. He was like, yo, what's the ugliest shoe? Put it in the chat, man. What's the ugliest shoe in your collection? Or that maybe you don't have it now because you maybe outgrown it, it's old, whatever. What's the ugliest shoe? We used to buy ugly shoes because we just like the player, we like the brand, whatever. What's the ugliest shoe ever in your collection? Yeah, we gonna talk about it today. We gonna talk about it, man. Um, oh, I thought somebody put something. Shout out to the hitters, man. I was like, I looked down at the chat. I was like, did y'all put a sneaker in there? I was like, you know what? My ugliest shoe. I'll tell y'all my ugliest shoe. That I had to think about it, but my personal ugliest shoe ever was it was the Antoine Walker. A lot of people don't know Antoine Walker had a shoe, but it's the Adidas. It's his first shoe when he came out of Kentucky and got drafted by Boston. He had a contract with Adidas, and he had the feet you feel, the same sole that the Kobe's had on it. The crazy yeah, the crazy eights had the same outsole on it. But the Antoine Walkers in particular, if you look them up, super ugly. Super ugly. Shout out to Antoine. And in the interesting story about that, I did get a chance to meet Antoine Walker. It was super random. Super random. This is back in the day. I was out in the club, and literally Antoine Walker was in the middle of the club, like he had no business. This is after he won the ring, all that. This is before he pawned it. I think he pawned his ring or something like that. Something weird. He went broke. But I ran to Antoine Walker. He was at the bar, matter of fact, minding his business. I don't think anybody really knew who he was, but I knew who he was. Antoine Walker was a killer. He was a killer. Low key, he was a killer with the shimmy. Yo, when Antoine Walker would hit you with the shimmy, I ran to Antoine Walker and it was so obvious because he's like super tall. Like I think what's Antoine Walker, like 6'8"? He was like the tallest person in the building by far, but it was a dark club. I said, I can't believe this is Antoine Walker. No security or nothing like that. Walk up to him. I was like, yo, listen, what's good, man? I kind of gave him that. And I did, like, I was like, I ain't gonna even lie to you. Man, I bought you a shoe. I told him, I put this on everything. I said, yo, I bought you a shoe when you got drafted out of college, man. I was like, yo, that was an ugly ass shoe, man. He laughed. Yo, Antoine Walker laughed and like acknowledged it. He didn't say anything else. 'Cause I think in his mind, like because I recognized him, he maybe was thinking that somebody else was going to recognize him. So he just like kind of laughed it off and was like, yo, like you stupid man, blah blah blah. I would have got my drink and left. Yo, shout out to Antoine, man. Antoine Walker, Ron Mercer. A lot of people don't remember that Boston team. This is before Ray Allen and all them guys. Antoine Walker, Paul Pierce, Ron Mercer. A lot of people don't even remember about Ron Mercer. We had what he had back then. They had Delonte before he started doing crack. It's somebody else I'm thinking about. They had Delonte before he got traded to Cleveland. Wait, and you know Delonte West got caught up in that Ray Allen. Like so that summer they got Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett and drafted Rondo. Delonte, that's when Delonte got traded to. Where did Delonte go? I don't think he went straight to Cleveland after that. He went somewhere else. He was like he might have went out to Minnesota or something like that. Shout out to Delonte. I think he getting sober now. All right, man. I figure out like let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So the Kobe 3 Protro Low warning pack, a warning label, a part of the 2026 pack is what we're showing today. Now, a lot of people again know about this shoe. It's a very rare shoe. It was released during the All-Star weekend. It's tied to it. You said KG like Rondo? It's very much tied to the All-Star game, they had a series of sneakers come out, part of the Warning label pack. I think the only one that actually hit if I'm not mistaken, the GT Cut was the only one that actually hit the sneakers app. And I believe all the rest of them, if I'm not, well, I might be lying about that. I think the rest of them did hit, like Nike in some sort of way. But the Kobe's in particular that we talking about today did not hit any apps. It was only released in Los Angeles. Um, the other thing, right? And let's see if we can pull up something while we. And by the way, y'all, I'm still getting used to all the different, like I'm trying out some new things. So let's go to where we want to go. Let's go to sneaker news. Let's go to sneaker news. And I'm gonna bring my brightness down. Boom, 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 boom. I just talked about 3 different things, but I was about to tell y'all the other thing I was about to tell y'all, man. Shout out to technology, bro. What has happened in the last couple of years, even since I started creating YouTube, man, this thing, man, if you're not leveraging AI, don't get left behind, man. It makes this work. It makes it super easy. You said Ja didn't either. Yeah, they still. I'm mad about Ja. I'm mad about the Ja's. Y'all know I wanted to. This is the only Ja I don't have that's got the Swarovski in him. I might bite on him eventually, but I'm mad about the Ja's because like I felt like that should have been for what they going for, and then what they restocking them and stuff like that. Like I'm like, yo, where are these Ja's? These Ja's are sitting somewhere. They need to stop playing with us. All right, so let's do this real quick. All right, they need to stop playing. So I'm gonna try this scene out real quick. Let's see what we got. Let's go full screen. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, and shout out to everybody that's pulling up. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up. All right, let's see if we can get this going. So this is a picture of them online. Let's kind of go through some of the details that they got on sneaker news and see what we got here. So retail price actually has been up and down as far as what the actual retail price is. I believe it's actually $230. It's not $200. It released back in February. You do have the SKU here, IU 3313 500. Now, a couple of details. Let's see. Let me skim through this before we just go through the whole thing all over again. Now, the Kobe 3, a part of Kobe brand, is a new push for Kobe. So we know last year we had Kobe's what was that was the first time they did the pre-order. So the pre-sale on Nike, they did it for the Kobe 3, but the mid top last year. Now, what we're seeing this year is the actual low, which is not a part of the original release. Now, the other thing that's significant about this release is that this is the first time, this is the first time they're doing a Protro low, well, a low period, but in a Protro manner. So if you know about the Protros, basically a reimagine, if you want to think about Jordans, of the original Kobe models with up-to-date technology. So if you're talking about full lift zoom, etc., right? That's what they're going to do, the upgrades there. Make sure they do the upgrades on the comfortability, durability of the sneaker. Particularly with the threes, what's significant is that the three from the original release line was a mid top. The Kobe 4 was the first time they actually did a low top. So if we think about the Kobe's and the Kobe line in general, like it's known for basically introducing low tops to the basketball game. You know, prior to this, man, like if you was balling in anything cut below your ankle, you was wilding. I think the only other player in the league that was notorious for wearing low tops at the time was like Steve Nash. Y'all remember that? Like Steve Nash was like the only. It was Kobe. It was Steve. If I remember correctly, like Steve Nash was the first one, and then Kobe kind of was the follow up. So if you think about Kobe's transition into Nike, He first started wearing the 2K4s, Huaraches, which is high top. I love, and it's one of my favorite basketball sneakers of all time. To actually play basketball in are the Huarache 2K4s. The 2K5s, right? Which Kobe also wore, also a high top, mid top, if you want to call it that. Now the 2K5 was actually a more durable version of the 2K4s, to be honest with you. The 2K4s will fall apart. Then if you're talking about, matter of fact, let's do this real quick. Because we talking about it. Y'all know how I do. I could get on a tangent. Like I'm getting into my Kobe bag for a second. Hold on. So let's see. Kobe 1 Nike. So if you look at the Kobe 1, let's see. Which they just did the 81 pack or 81 game. So I'll put this on. Let's put this on the screen. All right. If you really look at the sneaker, it's pretty much it's the Huarache 2K5. Like if you find a 2K5, this is the 2K5 essentially. Like the up tempo. Hold on, let me see something. Huarache 2K5. 2K5. Let's see if we get a hit. Why are they only showing me the 2K4s? And if you don't really look at these, you would think they're the same shoe. So this is let me see if I can get a good link for the 2K5s. Oh, we doing it today, y'all. We doing it today. That's not a good link. Hold on for a second. And for a long time, honestly, during this era, I'm gonna be 100% factual with you. I was wearing the Huaraches, but I definitely wasn't paying attention to the Kobe's at this point. Let me see. So if you look at this, right, that's the 2K5, right? And if you look at the Kobe 1, you actually can see that the Kobe 1 is actually a little bit of a higher cut, but it's not leather, so it's more flexible around that heel. But anyway, so Kobe 1, right? Then we got the Kobe 2. We're gonna do it today, y'all. we're going to step through this. Kobe 2. Kobe 2 gotta be one. You know what the Kobe 2 look like? I'm gonna pull up a good picture of the Kobe 2. And I'm using GOAT. I mean, not GOAT, but I'm using StockX because it's just an easy link right now. Because some of these pages just got all kind of random stuff on it. Oh God, it's still the Kobe. It's still the 2K5. I need the Kobe 2. Carpe Diem. You know what the Kobe 2 looked like? It looked like what was that LeBron that looked like it was one LeBron that looked like a goddamn oh my God. I always thought when I saw this LeBron sneaker, I don't know, I can't remember which number it was. It looked like something you would just go to war in. That's what this shoe reminded. It looked like a soldier boot. Like a lot of those first LeBrons did look like a boot. He said kind of reminds you of, it does. The mellow shoot. It's not the 1 point, it's like what is it, like the 3.5 mellow? This does look like the mellow. That's a good call out. So still mid top. So we get to the Kobe 3, right? And we're gonna pull another picture up the Kobe 3. Again, we walking this one down. We walking this one down today, y'all. Kobe 3. Now, if you look at the Kobe 3, to me, do we want let's have a real conversation about the Kobe 3. Are these garbage? Put a 1 in the chat if you think these are garbage. Damn, $1,000? The Kobe 3. Mid top. Are these garbage? I'm telling you, during this era, I believe during this era of basketball sneakers, I was pretty much still wearing my Huaraches. I was I think I was probably still wearing my 2K5s around this point. I'm trying to think of what else I used to wear back around this time for basketball sneakers. And also, too, I would tell y'all from grade school going into college, and then like as a young adult, I would never really ball in like Nikes outside of 2K5s. Not a fan? Okay. Okay. Just trying to get it, just trying to get the trying to figure out how where we are with it. But if you look at the original run, they're all mid tops, right? The Kobe 4. Yeah, and this is why I'm gonna stop and we're gonna go back to the 3. The Kobe 4 is the moment that they went to the low top. And even then, like it still wasn't low. It still was like it was a lower cut though. Let's see something. Let's see if we can let's get a 4 in here. I think he got even more aggressive. If you really think about it, he even got more aggressive after the 4 on the low. I think really the 5 is when he was like, okay, we just going all out. Right. And so this is the what was the name of this one? Was this like the All-Star? Like, I mean, it's the Philadelphia colorway. I'm trying to remember what the name of this one was. Let's see something. Philly, yeah, Philly. Shout out to Joe Jelly Bean Bryant on this one. Right? Right? So now, y'all know the significance. Going back now, Nike going back to the 3 and reimagining it as a low. So what we probably could expect is that they possibly may touch the 2. They may touch the 2 and they may touch the 1 in some sort of way. And make them low tops because the low top started after the 3. So that, part of the significance of this release is that they are making the 3 a low top. Now, I had this link from Nike. It kind of talks about it. And I want to see if we have any like tidbits that I left out. And I've been trying to do a little bit of research ahead of time just to make sure that we get all our ducks in a row. But it said the low cut model is born from familiar foundation. The Kobe 3 Protro introduced in August of 2025, following the same performance philosophy but delivering a lower profile. The Kobe 3 Low Protro is designed for the next generation of hoopers who need a bold performance shoe that keeps up with them. As young players continue to push the boundaries of speed and skill, they demand footwear that reacts instantly and a silhouette that supports quick cuts and explosive movements. Now, one of the things, shout out to my New York Knicks. Now, one of the reasons why I did become a fan of this sneaker is that Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart have been wearing this particular colorway that I'm gonna show today. They do now. Don't be mistaken. There is another PE. It's a PE version of the sneaker that's even more rare. And it looks the same, but instead of having like a hue to it, blue hue, it has a gold shimmer to it. It's completely bananas. Completely bananas. It says the Kobe line has always been defined by curiosity, the willingness to challenge convention and rethink what a basketball shoe can be. Throughout his career, Kobe constantly explored new ways to improve, from studying movement disciplines to switching between high and low cut shoes depending on what gave him an edge. Con Shawnery, what's good? What's good? What's up, man? What's up? Hey man, make sure y'all hitting that like button on the way to the door, man. I'm glad y'all pop it in, man. Let's get this channel back rocking, man. When the game leaned high, Kobe went low. Shout out to Kobe. When others stayed traditional, he experimented, and the Kobe 3 Protro continued his legacy, not by recreating the past, but by building off of it. The shoe marks the first time the original mid-cut Kobe has been reintroduced as a low-cut Protro expression. Think of it as both a continuation and a progression, honoring what came before while also creating something entirely new for today's athletes. So shout out to Kobe. Shout out to Kobe brand for trying something out new. So let's go back full screen for a second. I had to give y'all a little dissertation before we get into. He said, "Go and go." He said, "Yo, no way, Norm is live." Yes, it is true. It is true. The real is back. The real is back, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. The real is back. I went live the other day, man. I went live the other day. I showed y'all. Hold on. This is what y'all want. This is what y'all really want right here. Oh, hold on. Did I? Make sure I ain't hit nothing. This is what y'all really want right here. This is what y'all really want right here. You say you've been subscribed for a while, but saw you was live. Listen, man, I just started going live again, man. This is my second live in like 3 days. 3 or 4 days or something like that. I went live earlier this week. And that's it. But we're gonna do all kind of content over here, man. I'm doing the sneakers, but we're gonna do other things, man. We just chilling, man. Let's see. What we got next in the dissertation. Y'all want to see the sneaker? Do y'all want to get to the sneaker or what? Do y'all want to get to the sneaker or what? All right, so we got context. We got the background. Let's get to the unboxing, man. Let's do it. And like I said, I got another one. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a disclaimer. I opened up the main box, but I have not really looked at this shoe. Shoe, I couldn't help myself, and I got another one that we're gonna open up as well. All right, so here goes the box. So special edition box, warning label 26. Nothing too crazy there. Let's look at the label. He said shoulder kicks. It's like, man, he's like, Norm, yo, stop playing with us, bro. Get goddamn to it, bro. Like, what we doing? Hold on, let me see if I can get this. It's a big ass box. It's a big box, by the way. Hold on, I gotta back up. See if I can get this on camera. All right, here we go. Damn, I might have to move my mic for it to focus. Hold on, let me see. This is a big box. Hold on. Let me just move the mic for a second. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Is it going to focus, y'all? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. It ain't going to focus for y'all. All right. I don't think it's going to focus. This is a big ass box though. Anyway, I'll read it for y'all then. Let's see. Kobe 3 Low Protro. So this is purple Venom black. And this is size 11, my size. Now, one of the things with the 3, unlike the other Kobe's, typically you have to go up half a size. For what I understand, with the Kobe 3 lows, they do fit true to size. He said tell AI to go to get her. I think it might be my light on the camera, man. Let's open these bad boys. Let's just get to it, man. Let's get to it. Stop the malarkey. So if y'all haven't seen it online, they do come in this. I don't know what you want to call this case. The material is actually kind of funny. I'm assuming this is what you would show up to the basketball court with. Like if you was wearing these, you coming in with your shoes in a suitcase. and get ready to show people what time it is. If you listen though, like you can't come in the gym with this and you can't ball. Like leave this at home, man. It's like for the non-ballers out there, like just trying to show off some kicks. Leave these at home right here. Leave this at home. You need to come in the gym with your shoes on. All right, so unzip these bad boys. So this is the top. You do have the, let me just, before I open it up, you do have the Kobe logo and the Nike logo on there. All right, let's get to it. Moment of truth, y'all. Opens up with that new shoe smell. Hold on. You said you better get buckets. Especially if you're wearing these, man. You gotta get buckets. You gotta get buckets if you're wearing this. Norm, after you're done showing the shoe, I need to know, did you listen to Drake's Iceman album? Like, a lot of people talking smack about that Iceman album. I listened to one. Listen, real quick before we go into the sneaker, man. For all hip hop artists out there, stop dropping. You need to just drop one good album. For the legacy artists, here we go. Drop one good album. Let's see if we can get this to show up on camera right. See, now this is focusing. So y'all see how it's got that blue shimmer to it? There's a PE version of this that has the gold shimmer. This shit tough. I ain't gonna hold y'all. When I was seeing like Jalen Brunson and Hart playing in these, I was like, yeah, I gotta go get me. Plus, I do have to get a pair of the. They have a Knicks version, a Knicks colorway coming out of this at the end of the year. Got to get that. Shiny. He said, "Man, I'm so glad they're not flip." Yo, that might be the most epic. That might be the most epic live we ever did. Y'all remember I think what Jordans were it? It was the Jordan 5s, the racer, the blue rate, it was a racer blue, and they shipped me flip flops instead. That's the outsole. Show you the inside of the sneaker. It's a clean shoe. I think this in comparison to that low top, man, is definitely it's a better look. That cage right here on the high top and just all the way up here, and then most of the shoes, that cage makes it look weird. But I think on the low top, it looks fine. Here we go. You go to heel. So you got the Zoom logo on the back. You got that Kobe logo. He said he said this diabolical. Yo, that was insane, man. Shout out. Oh my God, we was running with that for a year. Was it shout out to Laser Ship? Now here's the part that I'm actually interested. So it is a label on here. Let's see what this is. It says this finish will flake off or crack with use and wear over time. Please clean with microfiber cloth. I think it's some other. Let me see. Is there some other stuff on here? Oh, remove charms. I'm gonna show y'all the charms. Remove charms before playing. The charms are actually pretty. Are dope. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Last warning. This is the warning. Warning. You've been warned. This shoe has been created in limited qualities and are intended to be collectibles. They are for casual wear only, not for active play. Thank you. Now, for all the Kobe collectors, because there's a whole segment of Kobe collectors. It's like, yeah, don't wear Kobe's unless you're gonna play ball in them. How do y'all feel about that? It's literally a label on here that's saying, it's really what they're trying to tell you to do is don't wear these. You said Laser Ship is still around. They changed the company name. I hope nobody figures it out. Oh yeah, I think I did see something. Luckily, I've been getting nothing but UPS and and FedEx at this point. Yo, they literally telling you not to wear the sneaker. Now, the shoe is actually, I believe, I had to look it up again, but I believe the shoe is limited to 845 pair. I think it's like 800 pairs of these in existence. You know, the inner collector in me, I had to have it, but y'all know I like to wear my shoes, so I mean the poll that I got going on in chat is a real thing. I'm really trying to figure out if we gonna wear these or not. And now that I have them, this might be an investment. And I tell y'all, if you haven't looked at the price on the aftermarket, it is insane. That makes me think like this might be the one that I won't wear. If I wear it, it's gonna have to be it's gonna have to be the real deal Holyfield. I'm thinking about doing something crazy for my birthday this year. Maybe a birthday thing if I end up wearing it. This is the charm. Let's see if I can get the charm on here. This is the charm. So it's a Mamba charm, and it's a Dubray or whatever you want to call these things. You get 2 of them to rope your laces through. This is the charm is not plastic, it's metal. So you can see it from the side. It looks like a snake head. I mean, basically a snake from the side, and then when you look at it from the top down, it's the number 8 with a snake head. So apparently I guess if you want to imagine it on the shoe, this would be the right angle. You imagine it like this, all right? Maybe it's a little further up, but you can imagine it being on a sneaker like that. Now, again, people went crazy for the sneaker. It was only available in LA. I had to get my hands on it being a Kobe fan, but really, really, honestly, the Jalen Brunson embracing the Kobe brand, or the Knicks, like I said, Hart been wearing them, or they've been wearing the PE version that again like that glows up. Instead of having like this blue hue, it has that gold shimmer to it instead. Like I'm telling y'all, I've been a fan now, and I don't think I could pull it. I can't figure out. I don't know where the clip is, but there's a clip out there floating around of Hart talking about the shoe and being that the shoe is that basically his favorite shoe to ball in at this point from the Kobe line. Like it's one of the most comfortable. I don't know if I'm gonna figure that out in this model. But with that being said, hold on for a second. Let's open up. I got another shoe. Double header. It's a double. By the way, man, shout out to everybody pulling in. It's a double header. You see, I like those a lot better with the colorway in the low are fine. I'll have to wear them. I had to wear them. I think it's a good. I mean, I could definitely see this one. I like this one. I like this colorway right here. I could do something crazy with this. Honestly, I've been thinking like this right here is more like for the joggers. He said there's no PE. It's the same shoe, just different lighting, homie. Well, I say PE. Okay. I forgot what YouTube. It's another model. It's a little more rare than this model. I consider it a PE because it's pretty much none. You pretty much had to get gifted that shoe. Unless you knew did you find out anywhere in the market that you can actually get this joint? This was the one that was actually had the retail release. I'm sorry. Now, the follow-up. I got another one for you. Watch this one actually show up fine. So another Kobe 3. This one is the Mambacita. Please, señorita model. First time I'm looking at this one as well. Yeah, smash that like. What, man? Listen, man, we just turned it back up on the channel. I think I need like 20 more. Oh, hold on, not 20. I'm lying. I need about 70 more subscribers to get to 7,000. That's crack. Help your boy crack 7,000, man. And this channel ain't Listen, this channel been dead for like a year, 2 years at that, actually, and we get it popping back over here. And I'm hitting y'all with exclusives. I'm hitting y'all over the head with exclusives, man. And we going to, if y'all want to talk, once we get through the Kobe's, if y'all want to talk about, these Nigels, we'll talk about Mambacitas. So round 2. Let's see. What y'all think about these? Now these sat on the website during the release. But I wanted to pull these out at the same time. So I wanted to get y'all like I think the shimmer, man. The shimmer on the pink, well, I say pink, on the purple pad, man, makes all the difference. This right here, like when the netting has this like more of a muted, like it looks like that one it looks like that mid that we pulled up from off of StockX. I think that shimmer, yo Malcolm, what's good? Yo Malcolm, what's good? I think that shimmer, man, makes the difference, man. It like this right here, I get why this. Well, now I will say this: the color blocking on here is crazy. If you put like a suit with it, ooh, I like the heel though. Hold on, man. Hold on. Shout out to Gigi, man. This is tough. I like that heel though. I like that heel. You know, with the Protro series, one of the things I always on the Protro series, one of the things I always wish they would do is change. So they did change the material on this one. They made it a low and they gave it that shimmer. But I think that some of these models, like what was the Kobe that just released? What was the black Kobe's that just released? I think it was what number was that? 5? Somebody put it in the chat. I think it was like number 5 that just released. Instead of the knit, and I know the Kobe purists won't like this. But how about instead of the knit, let's put some like some premium leather. I want to see them. I want them really to get funky with the Protro series. I know it's not the knit is more, it's lighter than the leather. I get it. But for somebody like myself, these GGs ain't these kind of tough, man. I like that heel. You said my man said the warning label Kobe 3 is arguably sneaker of the year in my personal opinion. Here you go. Side by side, man. Hold on, let's see. Let's get the warning label back up there. Can y'all see that? I'm gonna turn this light down in a second. I really need to. Ooh, yeah, that shimmer on the upper makes all the difference. Now I see. Let's look at the Mamacitas. Great. It's great that I have this shoe because then you can see kind of like what they did different between the models. Tongue. I do like that heel though. I like with the mini check. The mini check and the GG, I like that. I do like that. Now, I ain't gonna lie though, I do kind of like the bigger check in general, but just like the switch up is crazy. Also, you get the Mambacita charm with the Mambacitas. Nice. Same outsole. Oh, what's going on with my camera? I can show y'all this also. This is different. So on the heel, great comparison. I'm glad I had these shoes to show y'all. You see on the Mamacitas, they got like this. I don't know what you want to call the edge is different, right? where it's just a clean edge on this one. It really gives the Mambacitas more of like a dressy feel. Like if you did like a tux with this, you could really do something with this. But this one again is super available. It's not really rare like that, but I want to show y'all that. Let's see what we want to do. We took to the heel materials. Let's see. Do we want to take the? Man, these shoes now. I'm gonna pull them up on GOAT. I'm gonna pull them up on. Oh yeah, let's get behind the tongue. What's here? Hold on. I can't see it. Hold on. Let's see if we can get that on camera. Warning label, 2026. Yeah. To my man that popped in that said these might be sneaker of the year. I honestly, this has been like one of my most anticipated sneaker, man. I took the dive, man. And again, I'm kind of biased because I'm a New York Knicks fan, and they've been wearing these. So I don't think anybody else in the league has really been wearing them other than like Brunson and Hart, if I'm not mistaken. We leave this pair up here. Leave this pair up here for a second. I'm gonna pull up. I want y'all to see this, and then I'm gonna give y'all. I want y'all to tell me in the chat, man. What would you do? What was the WW? What would Jesus do? What would a sneakerhead do? This is this is my version of it. And we're gonna turn this brightness down. Now the screen's all in my face. Let me turn this one down too. He says the instant Kobe classic. I don't know if I said this earlier either. Like this, the Kobe 3, the Kobe Protro, no, the Kobe 3 Protro Low. It's a lot of words. Warning label 2026. It is the first. So this is the first time that he did the low. That's the other thing that's significant about this. This is the first time they did the low. It's this model. So that's the other thing that's significant. So there's a couple different things that's happening here. It's the first time they did a low. Super it's like again, like it's like 800 pairs. I have shoes that's have less of a number than that, but that's pretty rare. What else? First time they did the low on the 3, first colorway released to the public, and then the 800 pairs. And then the fact that it's a fly sneaker, man. Every time I was wearing, I did go see the Knicks play, and Brunson had these on when I saw him play, and I was like, yep. I think that was the selling point for me. Yep. And I do want the Nick colorway when they come out. I think they come out like Christmas time or something like that. Kobe 3 warning. I want y'all to see this. I don't want you now. Don't faint. It's not for the faint of heart. Don't faint. But I gotta show y'all this, and we're gonna have to have a real conversation for a second. We're gonna have to have a real conversation because we always say wear your shoes. All right, so if you look at this price, so 980, right? I think for us as a sneakerheads of a certain age, we just spent some money. And that's the lowest price. Look at this. Look, Lisa. Look, Lisa. Now, I do believe this market, it's a weird market for this because there's not a lot of pairs. But I need all my sound effects. From back in the day. This would be the money. I need like the money counter or like cha-ching. What would you do? You got a rare sneaker. Y'all see the prices. Would you wear these at all? Would you keep them as a collectible, right? Put them on a display. Keep them dead stock, just or keep dead stock. I don't know. Maybe you might want to just sell them when you get the right price. But would you rare these things? You said, man, no 14. Oh no, there's a 14 for you. You said honestly, I think that shoe has a ceiling, has hit its ceiling is what I'm thinking you saying. I would wear them. Personally, and I'm gonna say this, and I think it's something that it's a thing that we don't really talk about in the sneak community. And when it comes to resale, all right, like we always say, we collect because we like it, um, or we love for the love of the game, and I think that's true. One of the things though, when you talk about a shoe with this rarity, right, and it's going for this type of price right now, which is insane. It's just a number. It's just a number that's out there. The number of people that have them for sale. Let's go to GOAT. The point that I'm gonna get at is that when you have something like this, I'm not saying once you wear them, right? But the depreciation can be crazy, but it's not that crazy. And like with the rarest, what I've seen from shoes that's like, let's say like well Travis's are probably like exception to the rule. But most shoes, when you start getting into this type of pricing, you can wear it and pretty much get rid of it for about 75% of whatever it's worth. Like you can still get your money. So, but let's see something real quick. I want to see if I can find them on GOAT, because I think GOAT is going to probably have a bigger market. We honestly, this channel, we haven't been a StockX channel, period. But let's see what's going on out here. Let's see what's going on out here. Oh, look at that. It has the oh, here we go. Let's go into big sizes. Yeah. See, that's what makes it tough. Makes it tough. If I hit those for retail, I'll wear them. But I would never pay $5,000 for a pair of shoes unless I had millions. You know what I mean? And then I just buy two and wear one. Yeah. I'm really sure I bought the shoe because, and I did not pay that much, by the way. I paid aftermarket, but I didn't pay that much. Um I think for me, like I'm gonna hold on to these for a minute, but it's going to if I put them to the toe, it's gonna be for a special occasion. I think I told myself, so I went to the basketball game. I went to the Knicks game when it was here in Charlotte, and I actually had an interesting run in with the baby out of all people, right? Matter of fact, let me see something real quick. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back full screen. And we're gonna keep on talking about would I wear these or not. Hold on a second. Let's go. Why is this thing so bright? Hold on, y'all. Let's get the light. Let's get the light right. Oh, I know what it is. Damn. Why is my light not going down? Okay. Y'all give me a second. Let me adjust the brightness over here. I want to make sure we set the tone. Let's bring that down just a little bit. Show y'all this real quick. I posted it on social media, but I didn't really get into the gist of what happened. So The last game, and I'm gonna bring it's gonna come full circle while I'm even bringing this up, but I want y'all to see this. This was insane. I took a bunch of videos. Let's see if I can find one when we interacting, right? So matter of fact, I wore my other what's the official name of these? I mean, these are the Jalen Brunsons. I don't know what they call this colorway, but I had my Jalen Brunsons on. Let me see something real quick. I had my Brunsons on, and I had those since the release. That was the first time I ever wore them. So at the game, here we go. Hold on, I'm gonna give y'all the backstory to this. So and I got more video because I was going back. So he's not talking to me right now. He's trying to talk to all the Knicks fans. So when he comes out, I'm gonna tell y'all the story, and then I'm gonna tell y'all why there's a full circle moment with this what I'm about to say about this shoot. So when he comes out, he essentially says like he waves to the crowd, and like we New York Knicks fans. My daughter, for whatever reason, she throws the Knick, like, so I had a Jalen Brunson jersey with me. So the jersey he's whipping is my jersey, by the way. It's crazy. So I brought a extra jersey to get signed. We didn't get the signature from Jalen Brunson. That's a whole nother thing too. JB, if you ever trip up across this channel, man, I'm be trying to get the signature. He done waved us off a couple times since he been here. He done came to Charlotte. Like, I'm not appreciating that, JB. Come on, JB. Next time I see you, like, I'm gonna call you out. I'm like, how many times I gotta see you before I get this autograph? Anyway, so we throw him the jersey, and so the whole time he just like every time there's a play, he's talking smack. My daughter is like paranoid because she's like, yo, like, is he gonna give us the jersey back? And I'm like, don't worry about that. He's gonna give you the jersey back. And I told myself after that experience, so we she took a picture with the baby. He signed the jersey. We have the jersey floating around here somewhere. I need to figure out. I need to ask her where the jersey at, because I'm like, low key, I think she might have took it back to school or something like that, showing it off. I'm like, yo, where's my Jalen Brunson? Where's my the baby signed Jalen Brunson jersey? It's somewhere floating around here. Anyway, right, King. Like, I'm like, yo, where's my jersey, man? I ain't really hit up with that yet. But anyway, I told myself next season when they come here to Charlotte, because he was talking smack to me. When the Knicks come to Charlotte, I want to be courtside. I'm going to courtside. I thought my seats, they adjusted the seats, and I thought my seat was going to be closer than it was. It was like 4 rows from the court. I need to be feet on court, and I think I'm gonna be feet on court. I might have to be feet on court with these right there. I might have to find an outfit. It won't be until next season, obviously, but I might have to be feet on court for this one. I'm like, y'all gonna see, y'all gonna feel me. Like, y'all gonna feel me, and I'm gonna be there bright and early. We gonna get all the signatures. Oh crap! I'm trying to brighten this back up. You're gonna get all the signatures, and I might have to be these on. He said that would be dope. Yeah, like it's been years. It's been years since I've been courtside, man. I tell y'all, man, I think the last, and I don't really like going to basketball. To be honest with you, it's more of I just like the Knicks, so I go for the Knicks when they come into town. But it's honestly not the best sporting event. It goes by so fast. Like, you spend all that money, and it feels like you sat down and looked at a matinee. So I don't really like I don't really like basketball games like that. I just support the Knicks, and that's like my favorite team. So I will go when they come in town. Uh, and I told myself, yes, I will go courtside. But the last time I was courtside, funny story, is a long time ago. It was right after this is how long ago it was. It was right after Gucci Mane got out of jail. Which is ironic that you talk about Gucci Mane in 2026 after everything. This was old Gucci. Old Gucci had just got out of jail. And I was sitting next to Gucci Mane. Like Gucci Mane, what's the producer? Zaytoven. Zaytoven. It was Zaytoven and Gucci Mane. And I don't know if I should tell this story at this point in my life, but like I was on a date back then, and that was the first last time I probably went out with that girl. That girl played me. I took her took her courtside, man, and I ain't never hear from her again. Oh well. Sucks for her. You said, "Oh yeah, I remember how." You said, "Oh yeah, I remember how quick the old Bulls game used to go when I would go to Chicago to watch them." Yeah, bro. Like basketball games. I listen. If you unless you going for the full experience, nah. So let's see something real quick before I just keep on going on a tangent. So I think I'm gonna hold on to them. Now, if I get a price that I can't resist, these might be back out the door. I ain't gonna hold you because I don't want to hold a shoe. I don't really like to have shoes, but I'm just holding on to them just to look at them. I'm eventually wear them. So I think it's going for these. It's going to be an event like that. When I wear them, so it's probably won't be something until I don't know. Either that will have to wait till the fall, but maybe something happens in the fall. I'm not in the fall, but in the summer. Um, So I don't know. That's my synopsis. That if I keep them, I'm gonna wear them. I don't have any shoes for display. The last shoe that I kept for display, and I'm not dis. I didn't keep it for display, but I sure wore them when I was thinking about it. Is these bad boys right here? Shout out to shout out to PJ Tucker. He just retired, and the last time I met up with PJ, he was a New York Knick last year. I was at the game. I went to the, I got to go, not meet him, but I got to go talk to him after the game. I hung out with him before, and I had this shoe. I did not wear it to the game, and now I'm still waiting to get him to sign it. In the back of my mind, I wish I had just wore it, and when I talked to him, just got him to sign the damn shoe. But this shoe is pristine, and like I wish I had just wore it one good time to go get it signed. That's really what that's all I'm waiting on for the shoe is to get it signed. And for all the old hitters that know the channel, like I got his Converse's signed. So that's his signature. Probably need to get him to sign it again. It's a little rusty signature. I think the marker was, but it's this one. So congratulations to him for retirement. He was on ESPN, and I think he was a little nervous on ESPN. It was like his first time on ESPN. I'm like, man, keep on going. Like he's a good, cool. He's a cool guy, man. He's a cool guy, down to earth. And I do have some funny. Just a little bit of time I've been around. I do have some funny stories. So let's wrap up the warning labels. Like I said, I'm gonna hold on to these. I'm gonna see what happens. If it's a big if I keep it to my birthday, I'm definitely gonna wear this. If I still have these by my birthday, it's all about if I still have them. I don't think they're going anywhere. So by the birthday time, this will hit the toe. I do like really looking at the shoe and actually having a chance to see the Mambacitas. it really makes the shoe. It really makes the shoe stick out, man. I really like this shoe, by the way. I really do. Like I said, I got a chance to see them on foot at games, and I'm like, yeah, that's a dope sneaker. I will be copping the Knicks pair later on this year. Uh, in the Christmas time. But if I had to give this shoe, what y'all thinking in the chat, man? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking about these? How much? How, if you had to say, oh man, what? Hey, hitters, what was our old? What was our old chart? We used to do 1 through 5, right? Oh man, I forgot our old. We had garbage. Remember garbage? Like, are these garbage or these fire? Like, where are we putting them? My man said arguably like sneaker of the year. You see, I'm going AP. I think these are dope. I'm putting a good. No, we used to do 1 to 10. I'm giving these a good. I'm gonna say a good 8. And I was trying to think of when I did the. And we're gonna jump to some other stuff. But when I did the last video, I was like, what other shoes came out this year? I kind of got stamped in the top 10. It'll be like the off whites. I really do like the off whites. I know there's some controversy around it, but I do like the off whites. You said that, all right. I like these, man. I like the low top in it. To me, like I'm going to find some nice joggers or something. Like I can make this the purple. Like I'm really excited about the purple. I don't really have any purple shoes, but I can see where I can kind of this shoe. I can see where I can actually dress it up, especially with the shimmer. I could dress this up, and actually this is somewhat. Even though it's like a one mono color, like a purple, it does seem like it's wearable. If you do, and it's a whatever you're gonna put on with it, it's a statement. Because the only thing that you can like mute this with is like if you do something stupid like wear, I don't know, like blue jeans. Like you wear blue jeans with these, I don't think that's the look. But if you go black jean, black jogger, even shorts, most shorts, but like if you kind of do the two-tone thing with the shoe, man, yeah, you can make this go right here. It's all about the shirt. I'm trying to like if you could find like a nice vintage shirt, something crazy to wear up top to set off the purple, man. You in there. So this was a good cop for me. Like I said, I'm giving it an 8. I'm giving it a good 8. Just because I gotta put the fit together. I think if I put the fit together, then I could go higher. But I really do like these. But the collector in me, I ain't gonna hold you. The collector in me wanted these right here. They wanted these right here. Oh snap! The Pistons are up 14. Oh, the Pistons. Oh man, this is even better, y'all. I need the Pistons. I want the Pistons to win tonight. Now that the Pistons are up 14, I want the Pistons to win tonight. I want to go to game 7, and I want Cleveland to win the series. I think that's gonna be the best. Even though I think the Pistons are on their last leg. I think listen, as a Knicks fan, I know a lot of people think we are like delusional. I've been watching this team for the last couple of years. And I know they've been on a blazing trail in the playoffs. Regardless of that, I've been watching these other teams. And I'm like, no, these teams are sloppy. And when it comes to like half court execution consistently, I'm not afraid of Detroit. And I'm definitely not afraid of Cleveland. Like, I'm not afraid of either one of those teams. And I'm not, I know like, we went into last year, we was very much on our high horse going up against Indiana. Indiana. I want to say Indianapolis, but Indiana, and this is different. I'm telling you, from watching this team, I know a lot of people, y'all don't watch the Knicks, coming from the outside. But I'm telling you, like this team right here is different. And I saw that even when we were struggling in the regular season, I was like, yeah, I feel like now these teams are like playing possum, to be honest with you. I think like we wasn't showing our real hand. Like there was games, it was games throughout the season. If you were really watching all 82, where we would go up against certain teams, like we would go up against Detroit and players would magically sit. I tell y'all like an inside scoop, right? So Miles McBride on our team, when they got to Charlotte, Miles McBride was still on the injury report. He was still on the IR. I went to the game. We went into the game early, and Miles McBride came out there for shoot around. Like this before the actual team came out. Miles McBride came out there just shooting around, whatever. I'm like, oh, he good. Now, teach his own. I know, like, these athletes, they can move around and still be hurt. But I'm like, oh, he's not hurt. And if you look at that injury report that he was pretty much supposed to be done for the rest of the season. And this was like, I forget when they came here to Charlotte, it was like at least another month left. And I was like, oh, he's not hurt. They just preserving him. Listen, these teams are playing these teams, especially like the playoff bound teams. They playing a different game, man. They prep it for the playoffs, especially like a team like the Knicks that's a little bit more veteran laced, and they've been there before. I think they've been holding out for the playoffs. And I think whatever team about to see us in the final conference finals, man. I think they definitely about to go through the gauntlet. Um, Shout out to the Knicks. Finals, baby. Finals, baby. I don't want to hear no excuses. If you're a Cleveland or Detroit fan, I don't want to hear no excuses come next round. I don't want to hear nothing. All right. Let's see what we got. So we got a couple people in here, man. What y'all got, man? Y'all ready for these? Y'all want to see? Put a one in the chat, man. If you want to look at these, you want to look at these nodules. Y'all want to look at these nodules? I know that's the number one shoe right now in the conversation. May 22nd, they had the sneaker pass today. I'm tired of New York getting all the sneakers. I'm tired of New York getting all the sneakers. I'm tired of LA getting all the sneakers. Like I'm just tired. Like LA was the only one to get these. Like I'm just tired of that, man. Like Nike, y'all have other markets out there. Like North Carolina, like even the fact that North Carolina is tied to Jordan. Can we get a surprise drop? Can they say, oh, you know what? Well, Jordan's from he's from Wilmington. Ain't nothing going on in Wilmington, North Carolina. So we don't need to do a sneakers pass in Wilmington. But we could do a sneaker pass at least in Charlotte. My God. Raleigh, Chapel Hill, do it. I mean, they don't have no Tar Heel colorways. They nothing. Like they could say, oh, let's do this in Chapel Hill. Sneaker pass. Pull up to the campus. Nothing. Like everything is New York. What was the sneaker pass today? Was it like a pizza parlor? Wasn't it like a pizza parlor in New York or something? Something weird like that. When we gonna get a sneaker pass? I don't, sneaker pass. I think sneaker pass a myth at this point. I don't even think sneaker passes are real. I think these are fake. These are fake Twitter posts where people say, "Oh, my reservation or reserved, whatever." I just think it's fake at this point. I seen it pop up on the app. I click on it. I'm never within the range. So whatever screen that you see after that, I just think it's a myth. I think it's fake. I'm gonna put the Kobe's up in there. Yo, this is actually kind of insane. But is that I would say this, like out of the extra packaging that I've seen, this might be the most functional. I hate when they make like special edition packaging and you could barely like put the package back together because it's just like the off whites special packaging for no reason. You damn near tear the packaging up trying to take the shoe out. Like no reason. Where I put that other shoe at? Man, shout out to everybody that pulled up, man. Make sure if y'all ain't subscribed yet, man, make sure y'all subscribe, man. I'm gonna pull these Nigels out. We'll sit here for a second. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to tune in to this Spurs game. Spurs. Y'all think what y'all got? Spurs or the Timberwolves tonight? Spurs or the Timberwolves? Yo, this gotta be one of the most. Oh, I tell y'all what you say, T Dog? I think the band bread lows were a lot nicer than people gave them credit for. Oh, yo, T Dog. I know what you're trying to say. You talking about the Jordan one, the band ones? So luckily I wasn't doing YouTube. I wasn't back on YouTube yet when the bands came out. So here's the deal, man. Let's just have an honest conversation about sneakers. 'Cause I think a lot of people, and I think a lot of people get hung up in this, and it's not something to get hung up into. Retros, in particular, they are significant. The problem is that over the years, the market has been saturated to a point where we just gotta be real. We can get our hands on most of this stuff. So it's not so much that, some people get mad and upset when they say, oh, well, people just buy stuff because it's not that. It's just like any other commodity. It's supply and demand. If it's too much supply, the demand goes down. I think with the bread, the ones, I think the materials looks awesome. I still haven't got my hands on them yet. Materials look awesome. I think, as a one, I mean, shoot, everything back here is a one. I got the bread, I got the well, not the reimagined, but the 85s, right? The 85 breads right there. Jordan, they have to close the vault. In some type of way, they need to close the vault. Y'all remember like it for the older heads in the chat. There was a time where, when we was coming up, when Jordans was actually releasing, current year Jordans were releasing, we used to get like 2 Jordans a year. We used to get, when Jordan was playing, we would get the shoe at the beginning of the season, and then we would probably get like a mid-season or like a mid-season all-star sneaker, right? It was like literally like 2 Jordans a year. Then it started to get a little bit more. You get a little bit more variations, right? You had multiple colorways. You probably get the fall colorway, the Christmas colorway, and then you would get like around again around the top of the year around All Star or something like that. So you get about 3 per season. Like if you want to say basketball season. When he went into retirement and it was brand Jordan and we were getting more retros around that time, it wasn't it was more, but it wasn't multiple per month. Like I was on the last stream, I was talking about the Pine Green 14s. I still remember having the Pine Green 14s like from the mid 2000s. I think the last time we released it was 2005 or 6. I had those Pine Greens. They were releasing a lot of retros around that time, but it still wasn't to the extent that they have today. What you I think the real big saturation really kind of started in the 2010s. I remember when the moment where retros were coming out weekly. It went from if y'all don't know if y'all remember, it went from seasonal releases to monthly releases to weekly releases. I think the weekly releases started around the 2010s. Now we got it to the point where it's weekly releases, but then there's multiple shoes weekly and all that other stuff. And I think the pandemic did multiple things. I think it upped the demand, and I think Nike's response to it was too much. Y'all remember on the channel, like when we was originally doing this channel a couple of years ago? Remember we used to say this. I used to say this all the time. I was like, "Yo, they flooding the market, and it's another flood coming. It's another flood coming." Remember I used to say that all the time. I'd be like, "They doing too many pairs." You, I listen. I'm all for people being able to get the shoes they want. I'm not saying you should limit them to the point. Like, don't limit them to like you. I think you should have like Kobe's, right? Like you should have limited stuff like that. But I think when you're doing 100,000 pairs and you're doing them often, it's going to come with the territory. He said Warren labels. He said we will see them be auctioned off. And how do you pronounce that? I know you're talking about the auction house. How do you pronounce that? I gotta figure out how to pronounce that. I've seen them do Jordans and stuff like that. That's why I'm saying I may just hold on to them, but it's gonna be tough for me not to wear them. I ain't gonna hold you. And Christine's in the future for sure. Oh, for sure. I mean, again with 800, and I think it is 800 pairs. I had to double check. And just everything with that shoe being the first color. Yeah, I think so. But I truly believe that, especially now where we just we gotta be real. More the younger folks have not seen Jordan versus who actually have seen. Like we seen Jordan, but if you 30 years old at this point, like you haven't seen Jordan. They still having conversations about Jordan, LeBron. Like to us, like that's not even I think to most people that seen Jordan play, like the LeBron conversation is out the door. Like we ain't even. It's not even a comparison. If you actually got to see Jordan kill people, pause, or excuse my expression, on YouTube, you don't even have this conversation about him and LeBron. Most people are still they trying to have that debate. Shout out to Skip Bayless for causing that debate. But I just think I think at this point you got to close the vault. I truly do. I think Nike had to really think about, okay, how do we make the newer silhouettes, um how do we open up the vault on older silhouettes the right way, and how do we make newer silhouettes relevant to the kids and to the culture? And I don't think they're doing enough in that department. In actually having functional sneakers. 'Cause I think the backbone of your whole org should be like running. Like it's no reason why On Cloud is whipping behind and walking and running shoes when you have all this money behind you. You should be able to get back into that market. Um, but I think when it comes to retros, man, they got to do it like Disney used to do it when they used to close and open the vault. They got to. They got to, especially with the ones. They shouldn't be releasing them like that. But now when they do release them, I do believe they should have fair number, but it's just too often. It's just too often. That's all it is. And I'm not saying like for the folks that's going to enjoy them anyway, it don't matter. But if you talking about you want to see people have some hoopla about it, like it is what it is. Now, for us as collectors, like I don't think it matters one way or another. We're gonna cop sneakers because we like them. Like these right here, man. Like what's the price on these right now? They tank now. What's going to probably happen? Let's see what the price is. We just chilling right now. By the way, if you're just pulling in, man, thank you for popping in. Let me hit the horn. I ain't even hit the horn. I'm still trying to get my soundboard. I gotta get my soundboard back. I don't even have the darn DeMarco on here. Crazy. Like, what is that? What the hell was that? Hold on for a second. I gotta get my soundboard back. Nobody asked for Fight. That's what I'm saying. Nobody asked for Fight Club. That's a fact. Nobody asked for that. I gotta get. Why is my text red? Hold on a second. How do I change that? See, my text all messed up. Hold on. I gotta change the color. Oh, I can't change it now. I figured it out. Let's see what the price is on these at Nigel's on the aftermarket. And here's the thing. Listen. I don't care what the price is now. But I do. I would like. I ain't gonna hold you. It's just fun. It's more fun when there's more people interested. But at the same time, I think us as collectors, like we're gonna be in it regardless. And we'll talk about. I think what's coming out tomorrow. We'll talk about that too. Oh, my Nike SB blue towel. The blue towels come in tomorrow. I'm actually excited about that. So for people who do not know, Blue Tile is located in South Carolina. It's located in Columbia, South Carolina. To be completely frank, I used to live near Blue Tile when I went to college. It was open back then, and I'm actually excited about that sneaker because Blue Tile was the first skater shop. Never seen a skater shop before, but Blue Tile was my first skater shop that I ever really went into. And I used to shop with them. I bought some P rods with them long ass time ago. So I was happy that they got I was glad that they actually got a collab with SB, Nike SB. So those come in tomorrow. I'm actually excited to see them. See what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's when you know you're hearing like a true collect. Like I get it, you getting excited because of it's nostalgic at that point, man. Like them guys at Blue Tile, they always been cool. I'm glad that they got and the shoe looks nice from what I've seen so far. Why can I? Do they not have the brick? Let me just put in brick after brick. Brick after brick. There you go. Oh God, I didn't think they dropped that low. And the small sizes are like in the 300s. Wow. Wow. Let's just pull these up real quick. Let's pull these up real quick. I did not expect that. And the bigger sizes is like still floating around 500. Let me see what the instant ship. Instant ship is around 7. All right, y'all. Look, he said once people heard it was going to be 70. Is it 70 day? Is it 70K? I thought it was like 58. I thought it was like 58. Is it going to be 70 on sneakers? I think the first estimate I heard was 58. Look, man. They are even cheaper on StockX. Let me check. Let me check stock. But see, this is the only thing I'm gonna say. Um Nigel. Ooh, 303? Not bad. What's the instant ship? Like, let's see what the instant ship is. All right, so roughly about 4 or 5. You see, I heard somebody say talking about 70 and close to 100 total out. What I will say is it's gonna come down to how the release goes. I remember last year. Now, I think last year's pair is gonna be held higher, like it's gonna be held in higher regard. I think it's hard to beat the original, and like that shoe is arguably number one shoe from last year. In a lot of people's eyes. I think this one's probably gonna still end up in the top 10. I don't know if it's gonna be number one, but the more and more I look at it, the more and more it grows on me. I ain't gonna hold you. And I'm not even saying it like I didn't like it to begin with. And I didn't realize too, it comes with it comes with three different laces, y'all. It comes with the black lace, red lace, and the white lace. Y'all see I bald lace mines. I bald lace mine. So, and I guess what I'm getting at is last year that price on the pairs, they went down to about, I think if you really did your due diligence with the brick by bricks last year, you could have gotten them for around this price actually, if not lower, like around about like $400 or $500 price. And after release, shot up. After the release, they shot up. I don't know if that's going to happen here. If we look at the off whites as an indicator, then it would tell us that it's probably going to settle around this price. Now, if there's a lot of W's, if there's a lot of W's, I'm already seeing that they have raffles on Kif. They have raffles on. It's another site they got raffles on already. I know Kif is one of the sites already. We still gonna have Nigel's drop, and then we're gonna have the sneakers drop. But with the demand being this high, man, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That release was trash. That release was trash. But these are tough, man. Like I said, the more and more I like the leather, like I don't know if it's doing it. Can y'all see the wrinkles? Y'all can see that. Like this is good. This is good premium leather right here. It's not that hard, tough, shiny leather. Like look at that. Look at that. And the crack leather in the back is legit. It's more details on this one too. So like if you look, I didn't notice this. Look at this. Can y'all see that? Like the bicycle. Yeah, you can see the bicycle behind the heel, and then here you go. I think I did show this one on the first video behind the tongue. It's like basically partnership as of 2017, and they do reflect. I put that in my, so the cage does have reflective material underneath. Oh yeah, some but what y'all think, man? Is it going to be held in? I think the suede. The only thing I wish they would have done on this shoe, I think they would have really took this and made it go over the top. Either you could have took a chance on the toe and put this same crack material on it. That I don't know if that would have been doing too much, but I think that would have been enough, just enough of a hit to be like, okay, yo, look, what we that really would have freaked it out. Or if you was to keep it white, but put that same material on it. I see this like on the I want to focus. So on a brick by brick, you got that sort of cracked material on the toe. I wish they would have done that just to add a different texture. I don't know why it's not. It's like that light is like doing a number. Hold on, let's see. Do it like this. There you go. I wish they did that. Just that hint of like contrast on materials. I think it would have did. Even they just kept it white, played it safe, and kept it white, and just cracked the material on the toe. Like, but yeah, 22nd, y'all. I got 7 more days to get right. Got 7 more days to get right. He said they need satin lining and some of the high end stuff like our mama. Yeah, yeah. Y'all remember the quilt, like that quilted sat on the insole? That was different. I haven't even pulled the insole out of this yet. Let me see something. Let's see if the insole comes straight out. Here we go. Man, that damn insole will massage the hell out of your feet. Here you go. I haven't. This is the first time I've taken the insole out on the sneaker. So Nigel Sylvester. Let's see. Here you go. Bike Air. They definitely changed the insole. I have, be honest with you, I never really looked at the insole on the brick by bricks. Let me see something. Like I just wore it. Yeah. Look, I've worn them and look how pristine. It still got the little tag on the inside, man. It's as clean as all outdoors. Hold on. Okay. So both of these just say go. Interesting. But I did think on this second pair, they tried to do little like more hitting like details. Like you see like this one on the brick by brick, they don't have like the bicycle on it. So I think they tried to do a little bit more like the hidden messages or just more detail. But I do wish they had just did that right there. I think makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference with the suede. But I think on the leather, it would have still kind of gave it a little hint, a hint of like a just different material. Again, I think on a reimagine fours, I felt like they should have done like suede. They should have done the upper leather like they did, but around that toe. And we said that back then. They could have did nubuck. They could have did nubuck or suede or something like that, just to set it off. Top tier. Chef, that would have been chef's kiss. Ah, like the fours it's just a perfect shoe. It has a perfect amount of layers to it to kind of like do contrast and material. It really does. And I think with just the netting and everything, like I don't know if anybody really done like a four. I'm quite sure that's like some custom fours out there that people have done off the market. But I don't know if there's like a real good collaboration yet where somebody really they really did a four. Like what's your top four collaboration for? Is it like I have the Travis Scott fours, like the blue joints, but like do y'all have a four? Like what's the top four? What is that Eminem joint? The Dornbeck, like is it like Dornbecker four or something like that? Joint four. I guess the Dornbeckers, they would probably be the number one, right? I know they definitely the most sought after. Damn, the Dornbeckers are, is that real? You think Almaz did the best material? Yeah, I think arguably the best material is definitely the Almaz. Oh, UNC, the university. You talking about the university joints? Is that real? I don't think I've ever seen the Dornbeckers go for three. Like I always question. I always question. Like when I see new shoes, like y'all know how old this shoe is. It needs a new listings. Like where are y'all getting these shoes from? I always be questioning this joint. Like who preserved these shoes for what year was this that these came out? 2011. 15 yeah, 15-year-old shoes and you just got them and marked them down. Like I don't think I've ever seen them marked for that. Let me see something real quick. Let's go to, man, that's it's interesting that oh god, hold up. Am I still on? Why the hell did that? Just got an error on my side. I think something just happened. Uh Sample. Let's hit this. Hmm. You got 13 for 17. I guess I haven't been paying attention to the market. So I'm like, and like y'all know the fours, boy, it can get uglier than a masterpiece sneaker when them joints age. Like y'all know that four, boy, that midsole get the cracking on you. Hold on for a second. I really be questioning this stuff. Like, is this joint like sealed up away from air for a decade? Hold on. Why I can't okay. I don't know, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm see that's what I'm saying. This shoe right here, you could do little weird stuff. Like you got enough panels to switch the materials up and really get funky. And that's why I'm just like, yeah, y'all could have just did one more wrinkle, took a chance, take it over the top. Oh, you sent me a link. What is this? Oh, is these the Brazils? Oh, they dry. Oh, they already sold out. Is the Brazils? Are they releasing tomorrow? Is that tomorrow? Let me see. Is that tomorrow? I've been kind of losing track, man. Everything has been Nigel, Nigel, Nigel. Yeah, that is tomorrow. Let's do. Let's go. Let's go. Let's try vertical. Yeah, these might. I don't know, man. Y'all going for these tomorrow? What's the story on these? Are they? Is it just a regular? Is it G? It can't be GR, right? You said yeah, but those numbers are just based off hype. They're not based off the actual materials. I pay a lot more for a shoe with premium materials. I don't give a crap what everybody else thinks about them. I feel you. I feel you, T-Dog. I think the Dornbeckers, the Dornbeckers are typically premium materials. That's cool. But I think, see, like even like the Dornbecker series, right? I think if you're going to start doing retros, this would be my criteria. Either you're going to do something so outrageous with a retro that it will spark interest, or if you're going to do like a re-release, it should always kind of be a special release. Not saying that it got to be limited, but you did your damn thing with the materials. Like I appreciate what they did with the band lows, for example, like or the 85s over here. Like I appreciate that they went ahead and tried to get the 85 shape. Right. I got my got my Chicago's over there too. Yes. I'm taking out all the sneakers today. Look at these Chicago. Look how pristine. These are from, was it 2012? 16, I mean? Hold on. What year is this? 15. Look at that's actually I need to wear these to be honest with you. And then you got the 85s, right? Like, yeah, I know I got the super grails over there, the Chicago off whites. You passing on the Brazils? They do look good. What's the story? I don't like. I feel like this is releasing. It's a crazy colorway. I do appreciate it. I just don't. I feel like I don't know the story on these right now. Let me see. This Air Jordan 3 is going for gold, inspired by Brazilian national football team's away kits. The retro silhouette is cloaked in a blue void leather with racer blue highlights. It delivers on the classic yellow green combo with a lucky green outsole and details in varsity maize and a pop of playful pink at the collar adds a burst of energy. This one's a winner. You think is this a GR? Why would this be a G? All right, all right. I think before we jump off, I gotta understand this a little bit. Hold on now. Why would this be a GR? Did y'all see the like the that was a quick drop today on Soulfly. They dropped the fragment Nike Minds today. I saw that and I actually had a time I had an opportunity. I had I went for the 14. I did cart the 9, but I hesitated because I didn't know what it was. But they literally had the fragment Minds drop today. And them joints are going for like $800. This right here, but this right here. Also too, if you interested, they do have these up for raffle on DSG. Not this color, but they got two women pairs and a men's pair up for raffle on Dick's Sporting Goods. So check that out. That's like that's some of my favorite shoot away around the house. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Famous. Same thing. Raffle. Yo, let's do this real quick, man. It's been so long, man. It's been so long since we just sat online looking at sneakers, but look at this. Speaking of threes today. Speaking of threes, look at this. So this is a Jalen Brunson. Like I seen he wore this, I believe, in the last series. He said Jalen Brunson has posted photos of his Nike Kobe 3 Low Protro PE Super Saint. What? Yo, they wildin'. Super Saiyan Guard, Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Blue. Wow. They just mixed. They mixed my favorite NBA player with one of my favorite cartoon series. And I did watch Super Saiyan God, by the way. Or Super Saiyan. Um what was the last series? Once it gets past Z, like it's all a blur. It's like Super Saiyan Kai and then is it Super Saiyan God? Yo, Super Saiyan. Oh, Dragon Ball Super, that's what it was. I said Super Saiyan God. Oh my god. I'm getting too old for this. So he going to Super Saiyan with the blue hair. Oh my god, y'all. I gotta. He said LOL chill hitter. Yo, like I'm getting too excited, man. I'm telling you, man, like they just took my favorite basketball player. They said the vibes unmatched in the Mecca. New York Knicks first round series looked incredibly grim at one point, letting up to a 2-1 lead to the Atlanta Hawks. But it's been nothing but easy W's in the time since, failing Atlanta, and now, why am I saying it wrong? And now Philadelphia by margins of 16, 31, 51. We beat the game. We beat a team by 51 points in 39. Um, with the ever cool customer, Jalen Brunson was measured in a post game availability following a comfortable game 1 win. But if he won't provide us with a headline at the podium, he's still plenty prone to do so with his footwear. I can't speak tonight. Indeed, en route to his second 30-point outburst in the past 3 games, Captain debuted the new version of the Nike 3 Low Protro, a silhouette he already been indelibly connected to since he gave it its first in-game action during the regular season. Calling to mind his Statue of Liberty Kobe 6. This pair utilizes similar turquoise tones down the midline, but it's really centered around a sub-zero gradient from baby blue to the toe to white at the heel. In a way, it reminds of the Kobe 3 Christmas, one of the very few Protros, very first Protro release for the 3 as a whole, but Jalen finishes with a deep blue branding on the tongue and heel. I ain't gonna hold you though. I don't know if I like this colorway like that though. I just thought it was crazy that they just it's got a Dragon Ball theme to it. That's insane. Why are they showing pictures? Okay, I'm about to say, why are they not showing the whole? Say, yeah, I'm gonna stick with the purple joints. Hold on, let's see. Let's click on that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the purple joints. I do appreciate. They was talking about giving Jalen Brunson his own signature sneaker. And he's like, nah, let me keep on wearing these Kobe's. And I was like, yeah, that's smart. That's the smartest thing he could have ever done. They would have did that the moment they would have gave him his own shoe. That y'all know how they do these athletes nowadays. They give the athlete shoes be looking like garbage. And on top of it, it's just not a smart. I mean, when you can connect yourself to an iconic brand like Kobe, like it makes no sense. Like you could just release special edition Kobe's and that's it. Like you in the money. Like that was that just makes sense. Like whoever is around Jalen Brunson, smart people. Okay, this is what I was trying to get to right here. So Jordan 3, give me all the facts. Like I was in the same shoe. I'm like, no, don't give me no shoe. Don't even do me. Man, y'all, who was the last person they gave a shoe to? Victor? Y'all see how they did Luca? They did Luca dirty. They did Luca dirty with the sneaker game, boy. That them brand Jordan Lucas, they look like Team Jordans, period, boy. They did Luca hella dirty. They did Luca dirty. They technically did Zion dirty, even though he has the one collab that did good. But his actual personal shoe. All right, the centerpiece of the landmark kit collection for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, the Jordan 3 Brazil releases May 16th via sneakers and select retailers. Dicks and Champs are both holding raffles to their respective apps, and entries are now open. Price is set at $225 in men's sizes. That's a high price for just a GR. I don't think these are GR, King. You sure? I'm not saying they're gonna be hard to get, but I don't think this is a G. Is this a GR release for 225 on a retro? To properly appreciate the Brazil 3, you have to understand the larger collection it leads. Jordan Brand in the Brazil Football Federation and formed a first of its kind partnership built on a shared standard of greatness, bringing together one of the biggest names in footwear with the country that owns more World Cup titles than any other. For the first time ever, a World Cup jersey will bear the Jumpman emblem, appearing on an all-new Brazil away kit inspired by Brazil's fastest predators. Hold on. What is... I mean, they don't even match. I don't think this match. Oh, I mean, they do. They definitely got them brand. You said on JD, GR LOL. They on JD Sports. I just don't think this, like, why would you release this as a GR though? I mean, it's nothing but premium material. Is this in the store? You said I might cop with rewards. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I mean, look at the hang tag, man. A King Chemist. I don't think this is a GR, bro. I get it. I know. I hear you. But they're not saying QS either though. They actually saying OG. I don't think this is a GR, bro. It's looking hella premium for I mean, I wish GRs would release like this, but for 220 for the price, I'm trying to think. What was the last time we seen a GR? I mean, I guess you could say the band ones, but this is different, bro. This is a little different. Let's see if we can find some details. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do something real quick. Hey, yeah, man. By the way, please, y'all, hit that like button for your boy. My God, we gotta do some. We gotta do some. We gotta do a deep dive real quick. Hold on. I'm trying to get used to this world of AI, man. Like, let me see. Let me talk to AI real quick. Is the Air Jordan 3 Retro? Oh God. OG Brazil considered a general release? General release sneaker. I don't think these are general. I mean, like I said, it's hella, but the price is up there. One. Typically, I mean, when we seen GRs of retro threes, 200 maybe. Maybe it's just because of the Brazil thing. Yeah, man. I mean, I guess it's true. So here goes. Chat GBT. Yes, I considered the Air Jordan 3 Retro Retro OG Brazil a general release, or at least a standard wide Jordan release, not a true limited collab or boutique exclusive drop. My read, it says GR, but probably not an easy GR. The Brazil theme, Air Jordan 3 model, Jordan branding, and World Cup timing could make the demand higher than a normal GR. I would treat it like a pair you should be ready for an early release morning, or be ready for on a release morning, but not impossible like a Travis Union level drop. You heard the man? Stop it! Stop it! Famous? You heard the True Blues are going to be 230? Stop it, famous. Look here, man. You said sounds crazy, but a limited GR is a real thing. 2011. 2011. 2011. I don't know, man. I think famous. You said those Brazils was growing on you. He kind of growing on me too, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. They actually solid. They are solid. Yeah, those are solid. Like the more and more I look at them, I'm like, yo, like this is actually like a nice little drop, man. Like that's happening. Nobody really saying anything. Like, I mean, come on, man. They got the star. They got the stars behind the tongue. Like that GR. You said, yeah, I slandered them when I saw the mark. Yo, look at the hang tag. Yo, like what we talk, man. I don't know, man. I might have to make something shake on sneakers tomorrow. See what happens. I don't know. We'll see. I think I will, especially for the sake of the channel. Like we gotta do our due diligence on this one. Famous. I already gonna tell you like them Mambacita threes. Those are going back. I'm gonna take them up to the nearest Nike. So the I mean it ain't that it look premium. It is premium. I mean when the last time y'all seen a leather hang tag for a Jordan 3? Are we not tripping here? Am I tripping? Yo, Jordan Brand snuck this one in right here, man. Like, are we not? Are we? Am I tripping? Is it me? Man, this is how I know we sick, man. How the hell like you get? Yeah, like that's leather. That's a leather hang tag on a Jordan 3, man. Yeah, it's been plastic. I mean, now you do have on the Nigels, they do have a cracked leather hang tag. So that's there. Did Detroit win? This better than some class. I agree. Look, man, come on, man. What we talking about? Shout out to the Brazil, man. Like I ain't like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, I don't know about this one, y'all. I might. Mm-mm. Might have to put my ticket in the hat. Come tomorrow morning. Got because like they said, them Mambacitas are going back. Like the GGs are going back. I didn't look at the Look at this. I'll show you the making of the shoe or the layers. Also, it does look like a comfortable shoe, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, it looks like it's it's not as narrow. It's not as narrow as some of the Kobe. They say the outsole is completely cushioned. Like I think it's full length zoom in the outsole on the Kobe threes. Super comfortable. People are saying. And that I think wear testers said the same thing. And shoot, damn again, Hart is like I don't ball in nothing else but Kobe threes at this point. Um, I think I don't know what Brunson said. I don't think Brunson said anything, but I think Hart was like, yeah, even them Kobe threes. But this right here is this is a revelation, y'all. This is a little revelation right here. We might have to circle back. We might have to. I don't want to do a live drop tomorrow morning, nothing like that. But I might have to see if we could pick these up. At least get them on the channel. Get them to the channel. Let's see what they look like. Let's do a review or something like that. Cause this one right here might be a sleeper. This might be a little sleeper hit. Didn't they do like a DJ Khaled or something like that had these or something? Let me see something. Let's see DJ Khaled. I think some news story came out with DJ Khaled. Didn't Drake? Somebody asked me about who did somebody in the channel in the chat ask me about Drake today? Did you who asked me about the albums today? You still there? I'm about to say DJ Khalifa. Jordan 3 Brazil. I thought I saw something with him. Maybe he was wearing them or something. Oh, he had them. He got them early. Let me see if I can play this. It's on TikTok. Yo, that's how I know. And see if I can find. Maybe I just need to go to Soul Classics. Are they going to show the threes? Hold on for a second, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can find a promo. Somebody talking about the threes. Oh yeah. Let's go to Instagram real quick. Let's see if we can pull something up. Oops. Look at that Brunson. Brunson pulling up those the Super Saiyan blues. Hold on for a second. Let me put this down so I can try. Let me see something. I want to. I don't know, y'all, man. I might have to go for these Brazils, man. I might have talked myself into it playing around. He said, still. Well, yeah, let me see. What's happening? Some exclusive offer. And close that. Yo, like when I say these platforms, man, they trying to find each and every way to sell to you at this point. Let's see. How can I want to go to the actual video? Okay. Can I get some audio? Let's see. Let's try. Let's see if we can get some audio. Let's pump the audio in. Hopefully it's not music.
Hello, is anybody home? Still.
Oh, that's what you said. Still.
Still. Shout out Brazil. Still. Brazil. And one time for Vinny. Vinny. You know Vinny, my brother. He be out there in that Brazil. Still. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Anita. Anita, she be out there in that Brazil. Still. Hello, is anybody home? Still. 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 Still.
I don't know.
Hello, is anybody home? Still. Still. Shout out Brazil. Still. Brazil.
What y'all think? To the back tab is crazy. Now, what I will say is in this video, it's the first time I actually looked at it. I knew there was something going on with this with Khaled, but see, that's what, like when I see the shoe look like it look a little dry. It look a little dry right there. I wonder what the I wonder what a little bit of mink oil on that leather. That joint might be crazy, man. If it just like look like it's soft, in the pictures from Sneakers app, it looks like a soft like it looks a little, it don't look as premium right there for whatever reason. It could just be light and whatever. I don't know, y'all. You might have to do something for the channel, man. At least get them in hand for the channel and see. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to Blue Tile, man. The blue tile drop. It would have been nice to actually get like the special box for Blue Tile, but I'm looking forward to that. And then I say that I'm chilling, but I think the only other thing outside of that, maybe possibly, oh well, the Travis's. I'm going to go for Travis. So, but it hasn't been too crazy lately. This might be This might be something I might have to get in on though. Might be something I have to get in on. I think they're gonna be dropping the pink jellyfish too. It's a friends and family exclusive right now, but I think they said something about maybe dropping that at some point. Yeah, I know I'm a big jellyfish fanatic. Let me see. Anything else from this weekend? Still that mink oil been doing wonders. I need some cap to cop or to cop some. Yeah, I that see, if I keep it, I want to get them in hand so we can see it on the channel. I can give you my in-hand impression of it. I wonder if they have them in store though. You might be able to just pick them up. And they got the Nike, for a GR, man. They did a lot, man. I mean, they got the Nike Air on the back and everything. The mink oil do wonders on that though. If it's truly premium materials, like even looking at the hang tag, you don't have to hit it with much. Just and get the brush and really brush it in. Just to get that leather to feel like it's like soft or just tumbled or just like ready to crush in a little bit. Like, yeah, that could be nuts right there, actually. On a 3. Yeah, with threes, like when the leather is good on a 3, changes things. How the hell I just talked myself into getting excited about this damn shoe? I have not been paying attention to the shoe. I have not been paying attention to the shoe. Like, we look at,
You know what I'm saying? Shout to Anita. Anita, she be out there in that.
if you look at, I don't know how I just made myself excited about this shoe. I've been chilling. I've been kind of vicariously checking, like, famous. You've been saying stuff about it, and I just been like, yeah. Like, know what you say is cool and everything. I've really been falling back. I think just looking at it long enough, I'm like, hold up now. Y'all trying to do what? You trying to drop what without us paying attention? Hold on. See, this picture makes the leather look like a little. So yeah, I think we might have to get our hands on it. That's what it's about, though. Just love for sneakers without the hype. It is true, though, man. Like, again, we reminisce, but I just remember a time where it sounds cliche to say now because it's almost like you trying to tell people that's what you should do. But there was a time where we just bought sneakers because we liked them. Like, yeah, I remember when, because we didn't have the internet. Like, again, we are part of that generation that remember a time before the internet, but like came up. It's like weird because for us, like, we came up in a time, we were raised during a time that did not have internet like that. But but internet became a thing during our formative years. So it's like, I think we always going to be kind of like a weird demographic because like you think about people that's older, right? They were here for the internet to come about, but they was already grown, like adults. Even for myself, like I was pretty much an adult before like the iPhone really became a thing. But like it's weird with the technology thing. But anyway, when it comes to sneakers, like we all bought sneakers because we like we didn't have an apparatus that said, oh well, you know, T Dog in Illinois like this sneaker, so I gotta like it too. So we naturally bought stuff that was like either popular in our region or things that you just kind of went to the store and was like, yo, like those are kind of nice. Maybe you saw it in a magazine at the most. East Bay. But even there, like you was still kind of picking out your own. You was picking your own poison type thing. I remember, like I remember a lot of people don't remember this sneaker, but like what was it? Was it this wasn't a double. It was maybe like the source. The source featured remix to kicks. I talked about this on the channel before. It featured a sneaker called remix to kicks, and it had came out. They had did the color. Well, basically, they would do is take other silhouettes and they would remix them. So they would paint on them or something like that. So they did the Bo Jacksons, and they painted the Bo Jacksons red, white, and blue, like the American colors. And I saw it in the magazine. I was like, "Yo, those are dope. Those are super dope." And whatever reason, I went to the store one day and they was in there. Nobody was touching them. Nobody know that they was featured in the magazine. Nothing. They were limited. Like it was a rare sneaker to find. Like I to this day don't. I'm like I feel like I'm the only person that knows about this shoe. And I remember buying. I bought them, man. I bought them, and I love them joints. I rocked them joints. Obviously, you know, with the Bo Jacksons, the outsole get nasty, and the paint started chipping like immediately. But I bought that sneaker. Oh, famous. So you had some remix the kicks. See, that's what I'm talking about. You said I had to remix the kicks Air Force Ones. See, we come from a time where we didn't even know what other people knew. Like I ain't know famous was somewhere rocking remix the kicks. This is different, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I hate to sit here and reminisce a little bit, but this is different. Like now, like I don't even feel like I don't even know if it's authentic that this is grown. Like this is actually just a good sneaker. The more and more I look at it, the more and more I look at it, like yo, this is just a good sneaker. So I might get up. I see if it hits. If not, I move on. But that'd be something to do a nice little review on. And gotta be super hype. Oh yeah, and this is definitely I think this is I'm gonna try to end it so I can let y'all go. Did Detroit win? Let me check this score. I'm assuming Detroit won. You said, have we seen a mini swoosh on a 3 before? Hmm. Hmm. Have we? I feel like we have. Hmm. Oh, the Spurs are putting belt to ass. Let me see what's going on. Let me check these scores. Damn, I need to. Well, I mean, I don't mind the Spurs getting to it. I need the Spurs to be ready to go against OKC. Let me see what's going on. I low key want the Spurs to beat OKC, but we'll see. Let's see what's going on. I gotta catch up with these scores. Oh yeah, they putting belt to ass. They like yo, they ready to let's move on. Detroit put belt to ass today. They won by damn. They won well, no, it's not a lot. They won by 11 points. That might be the best case scenario. That might be the best case scenario for the Knicks. I do want home. I kind of want home court advantage, so I want Cleveland to win. But so if Cleveland wins, if oh my god, this is best case. So I think the Knicks now that they're going to a game 7, that means their next game is going to be on Sunday. right? They have tomorrow off, and I think I think they're only doing 2 days every other day. So their next game would be Sunday, and it'll force them, whoever wins that game will play us on Tuesday. I love it. I love it. I hope Cleveland, I hope they go into 2 overtimes. I hope Cleveland, Detroit, I hope they go into 5, man, forget it. I hope they go into 5 overtimes in game 7. Just wear each other out, pause. So we can go ahead and just get ready to run through whoever comes out of that series and take it to the finals, man. The Knicks in the finals would be bananas. The Knicks in the finals would be bananas. And it's not a pipe dream whatsoever. I can't get this to close right. Something is going on here. Let me see something. Oh, I think it's the warning label stuff. Yeah, something ain't right. Hold on for a second, y'all. I gotta put this suitcase. I need to put this up right. Not closing right. Oh, I think I got the shoes. Maybe the shoes are facing the wrong way. Mm-hmm. What's in here? Let's see. See if it closes now. What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Yeah, the Spurs ain't playing. They up by 19 points. Yeah, something's not right. I'm gonna have to get this not closing all the way. Something's wrong. Oh man. So let's do this real quick and then we'll get off. Try to see what else is happening this weekend. I don't know what the next show is going to be. Maybe I'll pull up to do the unboxing for the blue tile joints. I get those coming tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna do anything. Yeah, nobody needs it. It's like these Jordan 3s, right? The other Jordan 3s coming out tomorrow. Nobody need that. They could have saved that. Ja 3 Kool-Aids. Okay. And then Friday. I don't know, man. Yeah, we gear up. Just gearing up for the brick acid bricks. Should be a good week. But you said good to see you back whenever the next show is. I see. I might do, depending on how the day, like I don't have really anything going on crazy tomorrow. I might pull up tomorrow. If not, I think Monday, since now, especially since the Knicks. I mean, what I may do is a live stream during the Knicks games where I just watch them and just be sitting here chilling. Again, like I want to do stuff outside of sneakers, so the sneakers is easy for me to do because we have done content around sneakers already. So it's just naturally for me to do it. But I want to do some stuff, man. I want to do some stuff with the car. Show y'all the whip and everything. I think I love that damn car out there. But other stuff too is going on, like more just chill, laid back conversation. I'm gonna try not to get too political on the channel like I was. I think I was going. I don't want to do nothing based around politics. Let's put it like that. But we can have conversation. Um, like I said, I have some other channels that I frequent with where we do go hard. We do go hard on. I do go hard on some other channels. We should do a sneaker of the year list for the first half of the year. That's so May. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. We could do that. I think I have to think about. Do I have what I consider? Yeah, we really could do that. This year is interesting. This year has some cold. It has some drops that I don't think people really paying attention to. But I'm like, you probably should. Uh, I know who's going to be easy. The easy one is going to be Off White, or I shouldn't say Off White, but the Virgils to fall into the list. Do we have anything else that's easy? No other easy collabs. I'm trying to think of what was dropping around. Oh yeah, stuff that dropped around All Star. That's going to be the stuff to talk about. Obviously the Kobe's. That's kind of crazy right there. Yeah. And we didn't do a sneaker of a year. I actually put up. I took some pictures. I took my personal top 10 of last year. I didn't do a show around it. Oh, the unions. Yeah, unions are in there. I'm telling y'all. I don't know. I don't know if any of y'all have the unions, but the blue ones, I saw them in person, and I could have gotten them for the low. Think about it. Like I wish I just went ahead and picked them up. It was before the price had spiked a little bit, and the local store had them, and they was like, "Yeah, we only selling it for such and such. We got them for the low." And I waited a week and went back in, and they had jumped the price, and I was like, "Come on, bro." But seeing them in person, yeah. I don't know about the red, black, and blue one, but that black and royal one, and it's the materials. The materials is crazy. I don't know who have actually seen them in person. The online pictures don't do it justice. The online pictures they don't do it justice. Like the raw leather edge on them unions, top tier. Like I don't know, like I have the originals and they do have the raw leather edge, but I saw it on that new joint, and maybe because they were fresh out the box. And on top of like I came this close. It was a guy on I might have been crazy for doing this trade. It was a guy on Trade Block that was trying to trade the white and black, the panda unions, like the rare ones. And I was trying to get him to do a trade with me. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy for this trade. You say I love the collar on the collar. Top tier. Top tier. I hate when I get excited about sneakers like that. But I really didn't expect that sneaker to look like that, to be honest with you. The guy, I went into the store, I saw that they had them on the shelf, and I was like, "Yeah, do you have a 10 and a half, 11 in these?" He's like, "Yeah, let me go to the back, man." He pulled that box out. I opened them up. I was like, "Hold up. This is what they look like in person?" He said, "Hot take, the Beffy Beauty Supply unions had some of the best." Yeah. Listen, I don't care what nobody got to say. I know a lot of people hate on the Beffy Beauty Supplies. Yo, top notch material. Top. Like I'm telling y'all, every time I wear those Beffy Beauty Supplies, somebody be like, yo, where you get them from? Like non-sneakerheads. Look at that shoe and be like, yo, like those are crazy. Like where you get them from? And for whatever reason, nobody likes them within the community. Yo, I put that in my top 10. I put that in my top 10 that year. What year was that? That was 2020. What was that? 24, 23? Top tier. And the shoe, what? The shoe cost what, like $100? I that's one I get why it tanked. I get why that one tanked. Nobody was ready for that woven material to the side. Nobody was ready for that. But that sets the shoe, like the material. Like if you haven't seen that shoe in person, I think it'll change your mind if you see it in person. And I think it's the same thing with the unions at the top this year. If you see it in person, you like, shoot, oh my God, like, because the material takes it from like, oh, it's a good sneaker to, okay, it's a good sneaker. Now I can actually do something with this. Now you could, because you could dress that shoe up now when it looks like that. But I almost got a guy to trade. Like he wanted to trade him. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy for this because it's a grail sneaker. It's a grail sneaker, and he was ready to do the trade. I think he reneged because my shoe is old. So I don't know, y'all know. I have the Presto. I have the off-white Prestos, like the top 10, like the 10, like the number one sneaker out the 10. And I was ready to trade them for them unions. I don't know how y'all feel about that. And the Prestos are sitting. They right here too. Nothing wrong with them at all. If whoever in the chat, y'all think I'm crazy? Oh, sorry. I'm just like threw my shoe at the computer. Would y'all have done that? I don't know if y'all gonna say anything back to me in that one. I don't know. I told he was like, man, the dude was like, those shoes must be busted up for you to want to trade them like that. I was like, no, they good. There's nothing wrong with this shoe. I got the box. I still got the box. The box ain't the best shape, but I still got the box. And I got all the laces. It's like 4 different laces. You said that's a tough call? I mean, it's a grail sneaker. How many I believe that white pair, how many pairs did they make? It was like 5,000, right? It was like 5,000 pairs, and it was only like available in like 2 different stores or something weird. Anyway, he the one put the trade out there. I attempted to fulfill the trade. And matter of fact, the trade was for y'all. I think if you think that's a tough call, then you would have liked this trade. The original trade was for those. He was giving me 3 sneakers for that one. Cause the aftermarket price on that shoe was like insane for brand new. But he was doing that shoe. He was doing 2 other shoes. I feel like he had I feel like he had a pair of Kobe's in there. He had oh my God, he had another shoe that actually made it was definitely in my favor. He was giving me a 3 for 1. And eventually I was just like, bro, like you could throw the other 2 to the side. I was going to just sell, I was going to flip those anyway. I just really want the one shoe. And then I think because the shoe, if the shoe was new, he would have did it. But like, I guess he didn't like the wear on the shoe. He's like, yeah, I'm on a trip. I'm gonna get back to you. Never got back to me. And I was just like, man, don't worry about it. Let me keep my Virgils. Let me keep my off-white joints. They iconic. So, but anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for joining. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Check out the last show. I'm gonna use my AI. I'm gonna use AI to streamline this show for just the Kobe Bryant content. So be on the lookout. You may see the show. You may see the same video pop back up, but it's just a smaller version. Just going over the sneaker. And again, like I'm gonna keep on pulling up for the sneaker stuff as I get new sneakers. I'm probably gonna talk about a little bit. It's just such a hot sneaker on the market. The Nike Mines, the 001s, kind of tell you like now that I've been playing around, like walking around in them for like about 2 months. Give you my impressions on them. I know a lot of people have been waiting to get their hands, still trying to get their hands on them for the first time. There seem to be like more and more drops happening, so hopefully more and more people get their hands on them. But give you my impression. I have the 002s here. I have the 002s here, but I don't know. These actually look like they might be too small for me, to be honest with you. I just don't know. These might actually go back. I just eyeball them. It just looks small. So, but I haven't tried them on yet. All right, y'all. Let's get up out of here, man. Shout out to the hitters, man. Play a little bit of. I'm trying to figure out my outro. Now that I don't have my old videos anymore. I gotta figure out how to outro the video in a way that just be still hype. Man, I miss the old days, man. You sit up in here and just go ham. But we're gonna figure it out. Flying the ship. Build it while we flying it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see if I got my outro ready. Yep. Play some music. Get up out of here. Yo, listen, like them Spurs ain't playing. It is 60-39, man. But listen, man, shout out to all the hitters, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me, man. Again, stay tuned to the channel, man. More content coming. I'm gonna stay on top of y'all heads, man. I ain't letting up this time. I ain't letting up this time. I had to take a hiatus for some career pivoting opportunities and stuff like that. The career pivoted. So we good now. All right, man. Salute, deuces, man. Peace. I'm still here, by the way, man. Salute. You still in there in the chat, man, watching this outro. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all have a good, safe weekend.
Bye.